I think we're good. Not 100% sure. I'm not 100% sure though. But I think we're good. Yeah, I do. I think we are solid. I think the sound's there, the video's there. I'm here, you're there. We are everywhere. Let's go. Cheers, everyone. Let's take a good drink. Hold on. Why does this say? There we go. Now that's better. I'm not 100% sure how long that's been on default, but whatever. Dragon Quest VII for game of all time. What's ICO? ICO. I can't think of it. ICO. Dragon Quest. I've never played any of the Dragon Quest. They're actually about to have a collab of Dragon Quest in this game. That I do know. We need to get Cloud's memories. First game for the ICO trilogy. ICO Shadow of Colossus and The Last Guardian. What? I didn't know that. I played Shadow of Colossus a little bit whenever I was young. When it first came out, right? I played it when it first came out, and it was pretty sweet. It was pretty sweet. I love the factor of like how they made you feel like such a, because you was, you know, you were just a normal human, whatever. But it was just on such a massive scale of like, you know what I mean, Guardians and like Colossuses and stuff. It was definitely nice. It was definitely nice. Didn't know ICO. I didn't know that that was even a thing. I didn't know what that was. We need more and more of his memories. But I think I also need hers too. Lucia's and Aerith's, honestly. Let's go, let's go. So Lindar, you been into like you know, JRPGs forever then? How long you been into those? Emily, you there? Good morning. Good morning. There's a new game I want to try out. It's called like Wu Chang or something. I don't know. I wanted to do my dailies on here though. That I did want to do. Where are we at? Zach. Lucia, right here is Lucia. Lucia 2, and then Lucia 3 is probably already done. So we'll snag some of hers too. Has anybody ever played this game? You know anything about it? I really enjoy this game a lot. It's one of my new like go-to everydays because I can also play. I be playing it like on my phone, in my bedroom, on my bed, watching stuff. You know. That's pretty sweet. Hey, Stiffy! Been chillin'. He said, Guten Morgen. You at work? 7 o'clock? Is it a prime time week? Good morning, homie. I appreciate you being here, brother, for sure. We gotta get the high wind stuff. Enhance. Take it to 26. Boss enemy spotted. Battle. Stiffy, what do you think about that new Fallout announcement though? The one that like you sent me. You think it's legit? What are we thinking about a new Fallout, chat? Which one? Which one are we talking about here? 3? Let's go. He's at the top of the morning to you. My dude, hell yeah. Yeah, but still a few years. Yeah, I will say it's definitely... I feel like, though, they're going to almost do the same thing as they did with Oblivion, right? The Shadow Drop. But at that time, it's a factor of, like, we might even forget about it, right? A year and a half, 2 years goes by, it might just bing randomly, you know? Like, we're waiting on an update or something, and they're like, hey, it's finished. Like, that would be pretty sweet. The way they go, it would be 21:30. Oh man. But then again, like, even that, yeah, but here's the thing though, it's like, even that Oblivion Remastered wasn't done, I heard, by Bethesda. They had a different team did it. And I wonder if Obsidian, I wonder if another team, you know, Bethesda would reach out to another team instead of them. I wonder why it takes them 30 years to make a game when it comes to... I mean, I guess, like, when you make it from ground up, that's different than, like, you know, like, when like, back in the day when, the, you know, Obsidian making 18 months of New Vegas versus Fallout 3 taking however long and other Fallouts. Like, I feel like some of the, like, the placements, the objects, the renders, and, like, the game, the core game and stuff is there. So it could take, you know, not as long. But at the same time, I do feel like Bethesda be fucking cooking on the time. They'd be milking them udders with some of them games. Let's go, chat. 72,000 paint cans. That's going to level up our high wind a lot. Nah, it's really only just going to do one level, and I don't even think I'm going to do that level just for the sheer fact of I need to get those. And we need to get Rarity Seeker. And then that's it for that right now. We go into the missions. Claim all. Alright. Let's go. Corner, basically, long story short, we will always wait. Man, I mean, my buddy explained to me also, it's like a factor of like each Fallout game is like lore that of a different vault, right? And they can pull lore from every vault, which is 122 vaults, right? And there's more lore that they can pull from. So even if they miraculously started making one game a year, it would take roughly 120 years to finish the series, to actually finish what Fallout is about. Isn't that kind of crazy? I don't know if anybody's ever like actually thought about that or put that into perspective, but like there's 122 vaults, and if they take, you know, even at a year apiece, that's 122 years it would take for them to finish the story of Fallout and the vaults and everything. Alright, let's hit this summons. Let's hit this draw. Let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go! Murasame, look at that. Ugh. That's a good one right there already, right off rip. The link, I've researched this topic. Okay, for sure, send me that. Send me that. That'll take 2,000 years. Man, they found themselves a series though, didn't they? They made themselves a series, right? Like Final Fantasy is another one. Like you can just continue to keep making, and like that residualness is amazing. So we got one, and it's for Glenn. Come on. We got one, and it's for Glenn. Shockbuster. Abiotic Factor. It's on Game Pass now. Check it out. Okay. I actually just downloaded that Wu Chang game to check that out also. Abiotic Factor, though. I'll have to check that out, look into it. Because that's where I downloaded that Wu Chang, was on Game Pass, so. Let's go, let's go, let's go. Oh, I think that's a dupe. I kind of need that. Personal style. Nope, it was not a dupe. It was a rarity up, though. What does it do? Water potency, physical non-elemental damage, and boost water potency. This is kind of one of those meh weapons, right? Like, it's one of them power, you got a power creep in every game, right? So this is definitely one of the older ones, and I can just tell because A, it's base stats, but also it's like it has no extra ability on here. It's just straight physical damage. 940% at max OB, which is overboost. That's weak sauce, really. And then boost water potency, and it's not even a water weapon? Money. Is this... Yes, Eric, it is. It is, no, this is the Steam version of the game, but it is a mobile game, let's say that. So there's a new Zack banner too, which I kind of want to look into. So chat, let's go ahead and look into the Zack banner. We got this Surfer Blade, right? So we got, let's see here, 38, 28. Let's look at least one extra, right? So we're looking at some sort of like unlocked ability and such. 369, 275. That's not bad, right? That's not bad at all when it comes to the actual physical attack at a base stat. Well, it's only one extra, right? So this is one extra. And level 120. Okay. 530 physical non-elemental damage. Also, physical defense is decreased, low to mid. As well as range, as well as if your HP is 70% or more, physical attack is increased on all allies. Okay. So I bet that becomes better as you get it over boosted. Look, physical defense is increased, potency high to high on all enemies, and then high to high potency on all allies on physical attack is increased, as well as it does that. That's not a bad boost physical attack as well as boost ability potency. Let's go. Let's go. Blue, what's up, my dude? What's up, homie? Brother. Good morning, man. Hope all is well. Did you get you some good sleeps? Eric, I did not check it out yet. I tell you what, I did those lightning bolts on Final Fantasy X and I didn't even complete it, but them things, my head, my eyes, my brain, everything just running back and forth and running back and forth and running back and forth. Like, bro, it's like a hypnosis trick. Like, I did that for like 2 hours, right? An hour and a half to 2 hours, bro. And like, it made me, like, I just woke up, like, it made me sleepy. My head was hurting. Like, everything, bro. No, I didn't. I don't know about any glitch. Is it a glitch that does it for you? Because I know about, like, spawning the lightning bolt in a crater that I found. There was a crater that I found. And you run up in the crater and it shoots the lightning bolt, right? Which sounds awesome. It's like, hey, I can trigger the lightning bolt and all I gotta do is dodge it. 200 times in a row though? Like what? And also, that same crater I figured out, trying to figure stuff out, if you stand there, it'll strike once and then instantly strike again like a second or 2 seconds later, right? And then it'll strike like 4 seconds later, because I timed it. 1, 2, 3, 4, flash, jump, right? So I did that also, but like, I don't know, man, just 200 in a row is like crazy, right? The bolt instantly spawns when you walk to said crater. Exactly. So like, and I got to like 65. I got to like 65 before. That was my highest, and then afterwards it just went to like 60. I went to like 50. It just went down and down and down. You know, it was like, ah. It was definitely upsetting, but yeah, increments of 50. I mean, I was doing them in like, I figured out that I need to rest my eyes, right? So I figured out that I need to pause, rest the eyeballs, rest the head, and then go back in it, because doing 200 consecutively is, that's something that mentally that I knew was going to be a beast, but like, not only mentally, but like I said, it's like a hypnosis trick, right? Running back and forth and back and forth and back and forth and seeing the flash and seeing the flash and back and forth and seeing the flash. It's like a hypnosis trick, bro. Blue, we are drinking actually these two right here, homie. Drinking cotton candy and ice shatter mix. And I tell you what, that is a good mix right there. So blueberry lemon and cotton candy. So I told myself, Eric, next time I get on that, I'll probably just do the Chocobo race, try that. I am to the point now to where I just have the challenges pretty much to do, right? And then Surfer, look. Seashell necklace. When granting physical attack up, max potency, tier +1. Only affects max tier. Okay. Attack stance, command gauge. Physical ability damage +20%. That's not bad, right? Boost attack all allies also. So this gives 10 points, which instantly puts us in this range right here, which all allies magical and physical attack is +20/7%. So I don't know if it's both or just one, right? But yeah, so he's not bad. He's not bad. The Surfer, it's like a Surfer board sword. Look at that. It's like a Surfer board sword. That's pretty sweet. Right? It's called the Surfer blade. Blue, how you doing this morning though, buddy? How you doing this morning? I know you said, what'd you say about sleeping? I was out. Deep sleep. Deep sleep. I heard that. We got off last night and went and grabbed some snacks, and we ended up watching a movie called Now You See Me, I think. It was a magician movie from like 2016 or something. It seemed pretty sweet. I ended up passing out probably about halfway through it, so. Alright, so yeah, this is pretty sweet. And then Lucia's got a marine shooter and beach agent. What's beach agent? Let's see, buff/debuff effect duration +60%, sun's favor, physical defense, and HP. That's not bad, right? But it is what it is. What about the stamp card? Where are we at here? You can get his sword with 2 stamps, right? That's not bad. I kind of would want an extra one. I'm not gonna lie. But it's also a factor of like, I don't really want to dive into that like per se right now. When's that banner over? August 20th. That banner's over in a whole month from now, right? Come on, we're gonna get a 5-star weapon right here too. We need to go ahead and feed it. If it's a dupe, we gotta feed it. Feed me more. Feed me more. Feed me more. Anybody know what that's from? Anybody know who that's from? Nice dodge roll. Let's go. I'm doing all right. I saw where granted everyone who played the. Oh, did they? Burn notice. It's actually not Goldberg. It's a person that was like aspired and mimicked almost, I want to say, after Goldberg, but it's not. Oh, you know then. You know then. You know then. You are close, so you know then. At that point. Nice. People call, yep. And I kind of liked that guy, for real. I mean, I was younger, like, whenever I was watching him wrestle, right? So, like, it's different. Aerith 5-star weapon guaranteed, too. So, that's sweet. Let's go ahead and get Aerith's. Yeah, Blue, that's sweet. Everyone who granted everyone who played the EU Cup a spray and emoticon. That's sweet. So we should definitely have got those then, right? Let's get it, the Murasame. Here we go. Hey, and funny enough, Burn Notice, I'm pretty sure that's a show that came on before or after when I was watching Monday Night Raw when I was younger. That's actually kind of ironic. Hey, we got the Blizzard one again. Snowflake, I needed that. Got 200. Alright, so we got one for Aerith and one for Matt. And now we got this 10-pack. But I think I should just save them up, right? We should just save them up. Alright, chat, we're going to go ahead and go into the solo. Well, no, well, we need to do the events for the days, right? One a day. Got to do the events for the one a day. Our dailies. We have to do the dailies. Have to do the dailies. Blue, I went to go make me a thumbnail this morning when I woke up, and I had a big old brain fart. It was a strawberry slushy thumbnail that I got. I need to make, and yeah, I just had a brain fart on what to do with it. So I was like, you know what? And I got videos already in the queue, so I was like, I'm not gonna worry about it right now. But that is a solid one too. Flavor and the video. I actually had a decent time, I think, making the video. I forgot. But editing it, I was like, I gave myself a little bit to work with. There we go. Getting those map fragments. How many we got? 2,557. All right. So we got to go back, clear these dailies for this real quick. Make sure we get our old gold coin or old silver coins. Those are just dailies we got to get. 8,000. And what I can get with these is, honestly, Gil, that's about it. That's about it. However, we do have these regular gold coins. We need these mithril ingots, though, if I'm gonna be real. And mithril ore, which I think I got. I was gonna say I think I got like 400 of those. 38 of those. We need all of these over some weapon parts and stuff, but we need all this too. Let's not take away from what these are. That's for sure. And then map fragments. I think these I needed 3,000 for these. Alright, Yuffie Beach Time Showdown. We gotta do our daily for this one too. Let's go. Let's go. Has anybody heard of the game, the Wu Chang game? It seems pretty nice. It seems pretty nice. I downloaded it. I was thinking about trying it out. Nice. That's how you know. That's how you know you're getting stronger. When you kill her before she does any of her moves, you know, like you notice the power creep as you just keep progressing. We need to actually use stamina in this too, right? And we're getting a couple stamina tonics like each day, so that's good. I need to stack those up. Yeah, this G Fuel hits. I'll tell you what, it's something about an ice cold one, you know, like almost no flavor. I mean, unless you jump into the chili dogs and stuff, but almost no flavor is like a bad one when it comes to an ice cold one. It's so good. Hey, Strife, my dude. Welcome in, homie. I appreciate that for sure. Cheers, homie. Wakey bakey, brother. Hope sleeps was good, man. I gotta start my week at work tonight. And honestly, Chad, I ain't gonna lie, I really need to work like a month in a row. I know that sounds terrible, but like, if I take some time off, please forgive me. I do need to work like a month in a row to get my, I need to just get my license back for real. And I just owe them like $1,300. And on top of that, my checks are getting hit with the garnishment of a car that we gave back like 3 years ago, right? So like I'm fighting and fighting and fighting. That's why I'm just haven't even been working like my extra days and stuff for extra money, because it's nice making, you know, the money you make, but it's like when they take 25% of it before taxes is taken, $1,100 becomes $500 real quick, right? That's why I'm like, man, I'm alright. But yeah, I might need to focus on thyself. What is that weapon? Hold on here. That's a nice weapon. That's called a Tempest and a Blade of the Worthy. Tempest and Blade of the Worthy. Okay, okay. I know this sounds crazy, but I wonder if I like actually put like TT/TTV or something in my name when I'm doing co-ops, if it'll actually make a difference, right? That's what some people do. I need to sell myself. I need to do what they did back in the old days. You know what I mean? I need to put myself out there. Huh. Let's go, let's go, let's go, chat. Appreciate everybody being here. Good morning. Hope all is well. And are we having some delicious foods for breakfast? What's for breakfast? I might snag me a few eggs later. Might make me an omelet, maybe. Throw some bacon bits, a couple pieces of ham and some cheese in it. That sounds delicious. Alright, so did we complete this? We needed to complete said mission. Event, claim, 500 stamina in any battle. Okay, that's not bad, right? Reward claim period. Missions for the guild. Let's go ahead and do those. Guild leveled up. Look at that. Let's go. I just leveled the guild up. Oh no, it says yesterday the guild is now level 92. Guild battle results. Guild battle number 13 says rank probably like 700 or something. Oh, 791. Ugh. That's not, I mean, it is what it is, right? Rewards obtained. We only got 4 for the guild exchange. Ugh. That's not bad. It is what it is, right? We got those. Let's buy these. We'll buy these too. 50 grand. That's a lot for those. Let's not buy those. Alright, let's get out of there. Let's get out of there. Let's get out of there. Let's go into the Chocobo. Because we got to go here. And then I should synthesize a materia too. A daily synthesize. And I need to be working on those as well. Synthesizing everything. 2028. Let's go ahead and hit 3 on here. Get this one. And that's going to keep doing that. What we got? Wu Tai 2. We're still at Wu Tai 2. Look, I did that thing that I said don't do. I made a video. That video I made the other day. Hey, I spent like 12 hours making a video. Because ultimately, like, putting it on my PC, and then because of my phone quit recording for 45 minutes, and I thought it was recording, so I had like 45 minutes extra content on my PC, and then my phone quit recording, so I had to go back and redo it, and it quit recording because I ran out of space, so I had to put it on my PC, and then that took like, it takes like a minute per gigabyte, it seemed like, and that was like 75 gigabytes. But, so yeah, I did that thing. I don't know, maybe what I'm looking for comes out of here, right? Held. Okay, maybe that's a way I can look at it. Held. Wait a minute, though. Held 1. Okay, hold on. This is a way you can look at it. So, is it the third one then? Held. Maybe I just have to... So it says I'm missing one of the exploration items, right? Oh no, explored 100%. It does say completed. I just don't have... Oh, that's what it was. I just don't have the actual chocobos to go out here. Let's go to exchange. Auto refill. Oh, that's nasty. Yeah, so we're gonna have to wait. At this point, we are waiting. Let's go back and collect what we can. Collect all this. Synthesize 1 materia. That's what I was just talking about I need to do. Consume 500 stamina and solo combat. As well as claim all of these. Okay. New campaign with weapon parts. Those are nice. And claiming all these. Consume 300. Where do they trade DQ Tact? Dragon Quest Tact crossover countdown. This is a countdown for the Dragon Quest campaign. That's pretty sweet. Yeah, that's pretty sweet. Alright, let's go in here to enhance. And I need to actually enhance. Well, it looks like I need to overboost this. Keep going. Let's go. 230 to 322. See, one overboost matters a lot. I won't even say it doesn't, because it really does. And this is level 50. So we go back. Where's Aerith Snowflake? Aerith should have a little... There it is. Overboost this again. This is nice. From 250... What was that? 352 to 428? Yes, 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 yes. And we can take this to 120. Magical defense is also decreased. I like that, right? What if we take it to 120? What does it increase? 42 magical attack. And right now it is 38. That's not a lot more increased, but it is better attack, right? 448, 428. But I don't really want to spend the... That's what I was talking about I need, because it takes 10 of these to take it to 120. And I only got 18, right? Alright, so we got what we needed there. We can overboost this too, the centipede. Hey, did anybody hear about Grounded 2 coming out? I'm kind of excited about that. Healing, 50% of healing potency, all allies, physical defense is increased. Yeah, Grounded 2, and it also is going to be coming out to Game Pass. So I really almost want to use this weapon. Just because it's... Matt's got a lot of good stuff about him, right? 80. How much does this take? 70. How much does this take? 60. Oh, it takes grindstone chunks all the way up. 30, 60, 30, 50. So I could take it to 90. That's like normal for me, right? Because there's so many of these grindstone chunks that I actually need. But we're not going to do that right now. Let's keep scrolling down. What's this? Prime number? Oh yeah, that's another one. Boost magical. That's another healing. But this is like a normal. I feel like this isn't like anything super special. It's just a healing one. Does it say? It says heal is cast. Yep, and boost healing. So this would be bad on like Aerith, I guess, right? Boost healing on any healing class. Wouldn't be bad. So what we got here? We got 676 for this level. Let's go ahead and increase this actually, so we can actually see some numbers with this, right? Especially if we're about to be actually overboosting it. Being able to overboost it that much matters a lot. That's 6. That's 3 of them. That's going to matter. That's going to matter, chat. There we go. 334 on Ifrit's sword. What's this one? TO3 Model N. It's for Vincent. Yep. It's another one. Which will overboost it. I don't know what the actual abilities are. Hopefully it'll tell me here. 190 physical. So deal not physical non-elemental damage to one enemy. The lower your HP, the higher the ability potency is. Max is 3. Also increase limit gauge. That's not bad. It's not really, I don't think, something I'd use as much as I just put this on someone. Alright, we're not leveling, we're not actually leveling that up. Alright, well, seems like we're good on all of our overboosted weapons. So that's sweet. We got what we needed there. The Sky Splitter, look at that. Current stats, 457. See, this is just a normal physical fire damage, range, single enemy, boost fire potency, and boost physical attack. I kind of just got this to have for the guild battle, and I really don't think it mattered that much, if I'm gonna be honest. And I can't do the Umbral Blade. I can't find it in the wish list. Let's go with, we just need something that's going to be quick, right? Add materials. Let's just add that one. I don't really think it's going to do much of anything. We got 150 minutes, which is 2.5 hours, right? And that was only 2 hours. So that's probably a meh one. Probably a 2-star. 3. Because where I leveled it up. But we needed to do that for mission, daily, synthesize. General, raise snowflakes rarity. There we go. Look at the wallpaper we got. Yes, look at that. Is limited, only comes out as a reawakening event few times a year. Oh, Callie, that explains why I can't find it ever. Okay, because it says there's a quest that says raise. I thought there was, right? I thought there was a quest that said, yeah, right down here, raise Umbral Blades enhancements, right here. That explains, though, because I know this isn't a bad weapon at all, right? Like, for a starter, this was my go-to weapon. Just for the sheer fact of the scratch ability. Yeah, so that's kind of that's good to know. That explains. Let's go ahead and put a few of these on. We're going to use 10 because I've never actually put it on anything. Put anything on this. Magical attack, physical attack. Dual physical, physical, magical, magical, magical. Ooh. Ooh. Yeah, that's kind of nasty, if I'm gonna be honest. Let's do 10 more of them. Callie, if you got hints, tips, and tricks, you let me know. Hey, look, there it is. 44 physical attack, physical defense +4, 13 on physical attack again. So that's not bad. We'll take up 216 to 273. Yeah, there we go. We'll take that. Alrighty. So, with that being known, I'm probably not going to be able to work on this for a while, right? Unless I legitimately use cloud-specific. How do I not have any cloud-specific weapon parts? Do those not get used with those? Can I not use those with those? Let me see here. Maybe that's the problem here. No. What did I use them on? That's weird. I don't even have 10. What's this enhancement? What is it? What's the what's this thing here for? I don't know. It doesn't tell us. Alright, so again, brandings is huge, right? Look, there's no brand in this one. We need to hit the brand in this one, at least, right? And we're going to do HP/heal. Because that's what this thing is heal and critical potency. As well as it'll get some heals. Or, yeah, heals, critical potency, and get some extra HP. But we're only going to use like 3. I only want to use 3. See what we get. Alright, we'll take that. It's not the greatest that I want, but look, 45 extra heal, 20, that's 65 extra heal and some physical attack. But it's going on Aerith, so I guess not really much I can do about that. Just for Gitch and Shiggles, we'll use one more. Ew! Ew! Retain. We're gonna retain that. No brand on this one either. Hum, 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 hum. We need to increase physical attack, magical attack, C and C. We'll use 3 of these on this. Heal, C and CU abilities. There we go. That's not bad. 50 heal and then almost 3% C and UC abilities. Yeah, we'll take that one. Nice. Alright. Every little bit adds up. Every little bit adds up. So now what do I want to do? I need to run one of the crisis dungeons. I do know that. Healing Asuna Fog. We'll run this one. Just because we got to run everything. Look, lightning potency plus 15%, wind potency plus 15%. Well, by all means, allow me. Is this the one where you gotta have them stand on stuff? Yep. And you lose certain party members? Well, Lucia, I'm going to end up losing you because me and Aerith have this. Don't worry. Money. Big wad of money. Lightning potency plus 10%. I mean, if it wants to keep giving us that, we'll take lightning potency plus 10%, chat. Is that 2 draw tickets? Oh, right there. Hit scratch as soon as we can. Oh, no. Definitely need to finish these up and then get back to and then do the harder ones, right? Number 2. Symbol boss defeated. Jit gets harder. Let's go. Let's go. Physical defense, lightning potency plus 5. Magical defense, physical defense, lightning potency. We'll take this. This is World Z. This is a mobile game. I'm playing it on Steam, but it is also a mobile game. That's where I first found it and started playing it. It is a solid one, and I did just make a super in-depth video on my and put it on my YouTube. It's like 2 hours long. It goes over the whole game, and it is time-stamped, of course. To, you know, you can go to certain spots where you, if you want to know about summons, if you want to know about weapons, if you want to know about whatever, you know what I mean. It is very it was a very deep video. There is a couple things that I know I missed out on, but at the same time, I mean, they're not super crucial, right? But that also just leaves, you know, opportunity for in the future, if anything. Yeah, try it. Let me know. We can play. I mean, people, you can play together too, right? You I mean, you got friend codes obviously, and you can go in and play your co-op. There's solo, there's stories, there's, you know, there's all kinds of stuff. For reals. Hey, I appreciate those likes. Yes, yes, yes. That means the world to me, for sure. But yeah, there's a lot to the game, which is why I figured I'd make the, you know, a super in-depth video on, like, just going over 90% of everything. I mean, you're going to have changes, of course, with updates and stuff, and then events and stuff added, but it definitely goes over the core base of everything. Alright, here's the final boss. Let's go! And honestly, it runs surprisingly super smooth on the phone too. Like, I think the game is capped, right? But, like, it looks great and it runs smooth. I will say that. At least, you know, probably depending on the device. Alright, Crisis Dungeon done. We should get a bunch of decent rewards. Got 100 crystals there, 100 there, there's 200 there, there's 4, 6, 7, 8, 900 crystals. And we got grindstone chunk, we got all kinds of like little farming stuff too, right? But the big thing we wanted here is the Healing Asune, the recipes. We need those recipes. Fog and Quake Blow. See, look, Quake Blow. We needed that too. Nice. Let's go. Yeah, it's actually, like I said, it's definitely really good and really smooth for a mobile game. I enjoy it a lot. It took me by surprise because, like, I never really dove into Final Fantasy games, and then, like, this one came around. And, yeah. I mean, this one came around, like, a year and a half, almost 2 years ago. It's about to hit its 2nd year anniversary. So I'm a little sad I didn't start it earlier, right? But better late than never. Alrighty, so let's go in here. Crisis medals. One thing I want to do is profile. Alright, guild missions, claim. Nice, look at that. The different wallpapers, I love seeing them all. Yes, I do. Alright. So, yeah, there's nothing I can do after this. There's nothing I can do here. That's for sure, I don't think. Water, Tifa. Let's go to enhance. Tifa's a must use, but we need water. And there's legitimately none of them that I have actually over boosted, ready to roll, leveled up. And then there's this one, right? Mirror Time Sword, water potency, boost physical attack. Yeah, so that almost makes you want to go in here. Holiday gun. Oh, no, there it is. I was gonna say that's not there either. And then what was the other one? There was another one that I just saw, but I forget who it was with. Oh, it was Tempest. It's for Sephiroth. I really want another Sky Splitter just to like almost finish it out on the red, but really I need to start getting Tempests for this guy, which is right here. Alright, I think we're good. I think I'm going to hit Sephiroth. Let's do a Tempest. I should have had that one right. And then this one was Cloud, this. And I want that Bramble just because I don't actually have it. Because that's an earth weapon, not held. Yeah, I really want that one. I really only want to go for 2 more stamps on this banner. If I'm going to be real. 1 or 3 more. 1, 2, 3. Which, for me, I don't really... I want to be able to get it in 1 or 2 goes. I don't want to have to spend 3 or 4. But I do need an extra rifle or 2, so... Let's see what we can do, chat. Here we go, here we go, here we go. Come on, come on. Just 1. Ugh. That's okay, that's okay. We'll take it. Don't flake on me, don't flake on me. Just give me something worth giving me. I'll take it. Seeing him walk in with that knows that I'm about, makes me know that I'm about to get something. Come on. Show me something good. Show me one of those Shinra. Show me a Shinra rifle. Let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go. That'd be sweet. Or 2 weapons. That'd be sweet. 1. Just 1 and it's for Cloud. That'd be alright. I did get one of those rifles. 2 of them. But they're blue. Not the rarity we want. Hey, we did get that sword though. Yes, we did. And we got this. Oh, I got 9. I get 1 more of those. I'll be able to get a limit break weapon. That's sweet. And however many of these it takes. I think it takes a lot of these though. 130. Alright, come on, chat. We got 2 more stamps we got to finish out. Come on. Come on. Give me both of them. Give me both of them. Yes! There it is. There it is. That's kind of all I wanted out of this. 'Cause I'm pretty sure I can target this on the wish list later on. Alright, come on. Can I get an extra? Can I get an extra? That's probably a lot to ask for. Yeah, that's a lot to ask for. That's how you know it's not going to be extra, because it's guaranteed, but it's not going to give you like a break or anything. Boom, 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 boom. Alright, so we got the rifle. What is this? What is this? Full throttle? Nice. That's all I needed here. Enhance. And over boost. There we go. I really wanted to clear 3 more of them to finish it out, if I'm gonna be honest, but I don't want to spend a bunch of my crystals doing that, right? Oh, and then we have Cloud Sword too that we can take up, which is what I wanted to do because I'm pretty sure I get a wallpaper for this too. That's pretty sweet. Missions. Oh no, I gotta get 1 more, don't I? Yep, I gotta get 1 more. That's cool. Alright. Gifts. I don't think there's any like... Oh look, guild medals, guild medals. We'll take all those. Only 3,410 crystals. Whoopsies. The exchange. We gotta go into the exchange. I want to go into the Mako gym exchange. Like I said, it probably takes a lot, right? 300, 100. What, Red 13 has a new one? It's the one I've been working on. It's the only one I got. Look, it does take 300. I only have 140. That's crazy. Wait for Final Fantasy VII Remake on Xbox Series X. Hey, it was phenomenal. The remake was the original one, right? The original, like the remake, part 1 is what I mean. Enemy interrupted all allies' ability damage, plus that's nice. Okay. Yeah, that game was phenomenal. I know there's a lot of people probably anticipating waiting for that, so that's pretty sweet. Alright, let's see here. I did get the limit break weapon draw. Details. 1 draw. Odds. Bahamut Greatsword. Stream Slasher. Tranquility. Bahamut Cutter. Bahamut Rod. Fangs. That would be sweet to get. A Bahamut Greatsword? I think that would be. But there's a lot that I need to actually complete and do, so. We're going to go ahead and run some of these little stories. Oh, I got to get this guy up. That's right. And he's only level 54. Is that 200% experience still going on? Man, I don't want to have to do that, but I think I'm going to. Yeah, I think I'm going to run a couple of these 2,000% experiences just so I can level Angela up. Because I really need him leveled up. So we'll hit 54 on him, and then Sid's also 54. And I don't have any of his weapons actually increased. Like, that's where I'm gonna lack at. So I will have to level up one of his weapons. $54 on Sid. But I really think Red 13 might be better when it comes to so I got level 90 on that. Alright, so we'll go into battles, solo, low, training, character experience. I said it is 2,000 increase, so let's go down here and go over here, make sure we click that, and then we'll start. Oh, I think I got him in a leader spot, so I'm about to actually start playing with him. We'll have to switch to Cloud. Oh, Roy, this is Final Fantasy VII Ever Crisis, and it's on mobile/PC, so Steam. It's on mobile/Steam. What? because your mom is sleeping. And it's just really, really early, baby. It's only 8 in the morning. You're just bored. I know. I'm sorry. Alright, we'll do that again. Retry. Let's go. Yes, sir. Yes, sir, Roy. Yeah, this is a good one. This is definitely a good one. If you need any help, let me know. I'll give you any information that I can. Hey, with the alien dude. Let's go. Much love. Much appreciated. That's so fucking awesome. Bro, that means a lot, for real. I appreciate that. But, yeah, I mean, there is a Discord. There's a huge community for it, for real. I mean, I ain't gonna say, like, you know, Elder Scrolls big, but it is a Final Fantasy game, so it has a community just with the name, right? And then, like, yeah, I mean, there's a lot of things to do in the game. I actually just put out a super in-depth video of the game on my YouTube channel. It's like 2 hours long. If you want to check that out, there's timestamps for anything you're looking for. So if you want to know about like the guilds, if you want to know about summons, if you want to know about weapons, just skip to the, you know what I mean, skip to the spot. But yeah, I definitely appreciate that, Roy, for sure. Hey, with a gaming controller too? What? That's fucking sweet, dude. Let's go. I appreciate that, man, for sure. All the support means the world. Adds up, the algorithm picks it up. It definitely, it's huge. I appreciate that. We're going to do this again just because I need to get them to 90. I ain't going to lie, or at least 85, 87. I think 87 is the last that I really need to get the people. I think at 87, everything becomes unlocked in your soul tree, in your stream tree. So that's super kind of important, but it just depends on like how far you're trying to take everybody, right? Yeah, Roy, I appreciate that, man, for sure. Tickles me pink. Yes, it does. Might have to do a good cheer session to that one. Since I played on Nintendo, nice. There you go. Man, I've been playing a lot of Final Fantasy lately. A lot. I'm actually in the process of playing Final Fantasy X. For the second time. I just recently played it for the first time like a month and a half ago, right? But this time is my I bought it HD remastered for the Switch, so everything's unlocked, right? Now I'm doing the Lightning Bolt Challenge, the Chocobo race, and I need to do the Blitz game. Those are the three major things that I need to do is the lightning bolt. And I'll tell you what, brother, I tried to do those lightning bolts the other day. I got to like 65, right? You got to dodge 200 to get Lulu's, I think it's the Venus crest or whatever. Man, I dodged like 65. I dodged a lot, right? But I couldn't get no more than 65 in a row. That was pretty much my max, was like 65, man. And it's like a hypnosis thing, bro. Going back and forth and back and forth and screen flashing, screen flashing, screen flashing, screen flashing. You know what I mean? I was like, ugh. Made me feel some type of way. Alright, so let's do this one more time. Because they're at 70 something, so that's not terrible, right? I do need to, hey, let's go. little Nintendo game controllers too, like little Sega. Much love, much appreciated, man, for sure. That's hella support. I like that. Thank you. But yeah, I also want to get the Pixel remastered versions of 1 through 6. There's a bundle game type deal, and I want to get them for the Switch. I want to get a lot of my Final Fantasy games for the Switch, physical copies of them, you know, just so I can dive into them, because I've never actually played any of them. I have watched some videos and I kind of know what I'm in for, you know what I mean? Pixelated, top-down, little miniature version characters. And I think the drop system, I don't think really started until like the 3rd game, I think it said. And then like super heavy, like deeper into the dialogue and story and stuff came in a lot later. Or not a lot later, at like 4, I think it was. Final Fantasy II was your first? Dang, my dude's an OG. That's crazy. Yeah, that's pretty gnarly. I like that. Let's go in here and see what we can do with Angela. Wait, let's go to characters and see what we can get done with Cloud, right? Attacker tuning level up. So we got that. We get this. Bang bang. We get this. Bang bang. Because that's physical attack, and HP. I really want that, right? Water potency plus 10%. See how far up these go? There's just so much more extra stuff you can get. Look, fire potency, lightning potency. Oh, plus 10%, and it'll give me the water potency and HP. Oh, okay, okay. Alright, I need to get more of these red ones. That's not bad. I mean, stat boost. I just got 750 HP plus 200 physical attack and attacker tuning. So, yeah, that's not bad. I'll take that, right? Let's go to here and see if we can level up any. Oh, yeah, see, look. I knew we needed 100 for something. For that HP, we need 100 for that one and that one. And then we need 100 for that one. And 100 for that one. There's a lot of them, eh? Alright. So we'll take this one. Climb hazard, also when targets debuff stats is granted to target 2 times the amount of damage. Yeah, that's what I need, because I need to hit the debuff first. No! No! Let's go back into Aerith. That's who I wanted. Rolls. So I want to get hers up there too. Healing tuning right here. Healer tuning. Yes, 15 was actually the game that got me into... Turn-based is kind of what turned me away from Final Fantasy, right? That's about what it is. That's what it was known for, right? And then when the 15 came out, I realized it was like more open world slash not turn-based. So I ended up diving into that game a lot when it first came out. And I really enjoyed that with Noctis and his buddies, the flying car, the giant Adam and Toys turtle you fought right by the diner. And there was a lot to that game when it come to like just the exploration of open world. I really enjoyed that game. And then 16. 16 was phenomenal. Yes, it was. Single healing abilities and group healing abilities. So this stuff will add up, right? Plus 300 more HP. Plus 30 on the heal. Boom, 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 boom. There we go. Oh, you just got 16, you haven't played it yet? Okay, so that one, man, you know what I mean? No spoilers at all, but like phenomenal. I think just graphically and the cinematics is what drew me into that game hard. Like I was praying for a cinematic every point I went through. Like the game, the fighting and everything was nice, right? I don't think the fighting is challenging as much, you know, as other Final Fantasies when it comes to synergy and stuff and thinking about it, because it's just, you know, kind of hack and slash because it's not turn-based. But that's not to take away from what it is, but like, man, it's a cinematic adventure. It's great. Cade, this and Final Fantasy Tactics is best. Nice. Okay, another fan of this game. I like hearing that. Yes, I do. Yes, I do. All right, so story. No, we need to go into enhance and enhance one of Angela's weapons. So we need to be able to do this with him, right? Physical defense is decreased on all enemies. Veil. Max HP is effective as applied. Range shelf. Yeah. Boost attack. Physical ability. That's not a bad one. If I level up any of them, it might be this one. I think that's the one I'll level up. We got to take it to 90. There we go. So he's got to be able to at least use a weapon. Then I really should have two of them at 90 if I'm going to be real. It sucks having to do this, but they got to get leveled up. Ugh, 200. I only got 400. Playing Death Stranding 1, then I'll start 16. Death Stranding 1. How are you enjoying that game, Roy? What do you think about that game? I played it for probably like 6 hours, and that's about it. Huge Metal Gear Solid fan. Really enjoy Hideo Kojima. I really enjoy the man, the mind, the everything, but like, I almost couldn't get behind that game. Alright, there we go. Wasn't ideal to level up, but we had to do it. You just got a bike. There we go. There we go. I do know about the bike. Physical ability damage. We need this bad boy. Oh, Roy! Yo! Bro! Oh, my dude! Super appreciated, man. Thank you, thank you. Let's go, chat. Let's go, Roy. I appreciate that, for sure. Absolutely. Think we're good on that. I think we're good. We don't have a suit for him. We don't have this leveled up. Oh, his growth tree. We need to go in and level his growth tree up. Yes, that's what it was. Roy, you legend. I appreciate you for sure. Let's go into his growth tree. 77. I don't think I've ever actually started on him. No. See, look, I've never actually started on him. That's crazy. There's a lot to do here. Not even gonna lie. Level up, level up, level up. Man. That's why I was just leveling him up in that experience event, right? To get his stuff leveled up, but to get him so I could come in here and do it, but I just completely forgot. Oh, this will help him out a lot, though. I know that. See, and these story quests that you gotta run in here, you have to run them with certain people if you want, like, the first time completion rewards and such. If you can't actually continue, like, actually do it with who you have, there is an option for a free party, but you just don't get the completion rewards. But it does allow you to, you know what I mean, if I want to do it with anybody that I actually have leveled up. I wonder what some of those packs actually give for, like, the memories. I've never actually looked into them. You can only ever buy them once, and that's as you're leveling up their tree, and then it'll be available for like a day or two, and then it'll go away forever. Dang, man, there's so many. Hey! Oh, Roy, I appreciate that. Thank you. Welcome in officially. Yes, yes. I think that's everything here. Keep going up. We gotta keep going up. Hey, with the heart me. Hey, that's sweet. That's awesome. Yes, yes, it is. Those heart me's, from what I hear, I think, like, I heard they're super special, because, like, you can only do like one a day, or like I don't know how that happens, or like one a stream. But anyway, I heard it just pushes the algorithm a lot more than almost any other thing, which is whatever to me. But seeing those definitely is awesome as well. So for sure, Roy. So your favorite Final Fantasy, well, your first one was 2. You said 10 is your favorite? One of my favorites. What is your favorite one? Did you tell me? No, I don't see it. Okay. Man, we got a lot. Final Fantasy VII. Got you. Okay. See, I've never played the original one. Like the original Final Fantasy VII. I played the remake. I got a long life with the remake. I'll say that. That remake did me in. PlayStation did me in was the problem, if I'm gonna be honest. So you played the original one on PS1 then, right? So much unlocking here, but it's so worth it. You'll never have to actually obviously unlock them again, unlock the nodes again, so that's one thing why it's worth it. But like, there's just so much improvements, right? Do-do-do-do-do-do-do-do-do-do. Oh, Prince of Darkness, R.I.P. I'll tell you what, that's saddening right there. That's real saddening, chat. Times have changed, times have changed, but I ain't the same. Alright, so we're out of memories now. We need more memories for this guy. Memories you don't take memories going straight up the gut though, I will say that. Level 80, that's what I need. I need to get him to level 80. Alright, we're good now. So missions, general, enhance weapons. Okay, look at that. 5. Okay. I think we're good now. So, hey, yes it did, Roy. Yes it did, my dude. Hey, I'll tell you what, man. Did you ever have you played Expedition 33 yet? I'm gonna throw that out. But also at the same time, that's the reason I played Final Fantasy X, right? Like I said, the first time I played Final Fantasy X was a month and a half ago. The only reason I played Final Fantasy X, it's a snowball effect. Because Expedition 33 was on Game Pass. If that game never actually went to Game Pass, the snowball effect wouldn't have happened. But because Expedition 33 was on Game Pass, I fell in love with that game so much. It was so good. It is my game of the year, my game of the decade. I almost will stand behind that, right? And I didn't like turn-based, right? My first stream title of Expedition 33 is not a fan of turn-based, but we're going to give this a shot. And it made me instantly hooked, and I was just a fan instantly, right? And then like the turn-based situation in it is way more advanced than any other like turn-based game when it comes to like your normal, you know, you do your attack, you do your buff, you do, and then you know what I mean, like between the parrying and the dodging and everything. But anyway, so the snowball effect is because that game was on Game Pass, I ended up like, I need to dive into another. Hey, I appreciate that follow. I appreciate that. Much love, much appreciated for sure. But yeah, like honestly, it was just a factor of I wanted to dive into another turn-based game, and then my brother had Final Fantasy as a 10 as a kid, and I remember the Blitzball, and like that's what drew me into Final Fantasy X, which legitimately the opening cutscene of the Blitzball, and yeah, I ended up playing that game a month and a half ago, and I fell in love with Final Fantasy X at that point, right? So much. Crisis Core broke me as a child. I never played Crisis Core. Original Crisis Core on, you talking about on PSP, I think it was? Yeah, Final Fantasy, Bahara, Final Fantasy VII has such a deep and rich story, right? That's another thing about that. It's like it does, like comparative to a lot of, because none of the Final Fantasy games like play off of each other, right? But then you got Final Fantasy VII, Final Fantasy Crisis Core, The First Soldier, Dirge of Cerberus, and like there's multiple Final Fantasy VII lore games, and that's awesome how they break them up like that. I haven't played Rebirth. I did play Remake Part 1. Rebirth will be getting played here soon, though. Yes, it will. I'm gonna hit auto. Do a little cheer session real quick, chat, for sure. Just gonna go through the dialogue if you want to read it. Chill with me for a moment. Good morning, everybody. I appreciate everybody for being here. Well, we do a lot of, I would say, variety streams. That's what we do here. I play a lot of different games. I've just real been heavily into Final Fantasy lately. Sometimes when you go from one game to another, you know, and that's the thing is going from one game to another is one thing. But when you like the game, and then you realize there's 90 other Final Fantasy games, it's like, ugh. You know what I mean? It's like now I've got to dive in deep to them, right? This is definitely a 7. This is the First Soldier part episode 2, actually. It is part of Final Fantasy VII. This game itself is Final Fantasy VII Ever Crisis for mobile/Steam. But yeah, that's definitely, it hits you when you go from one game to another, and then you stumble into, you know, games you like, and then you stumble into a game series that there's so many of. So, I've definitely been heavy on this. Alright, cheers everyone. Midvale, Wick. I do believe Crisis Core is after this. Story-wise, I do believe. Now, I didn't... Wait a minute. I just got... We just got a 5-star Tempest out of this quest? What? Okay. Yeah, I've really skipped a lot of the dialogue just because I don't want no spoilers, right? Mainly with Final Fantasy VII, like the actual title Final Fantasy VII. So I'm not 100% sure because I've never actually played Crisis Core. But I do think it is Crisis Core is after because this is the first soldier. So this is young Sephiroth. This is all of them upcoming, right? Yeah, Midvale. This game is deep. I really enjoy this game a lot, right? And I'm getting to the point to where all I'm going to have to do is like do the actual, dailies and just keep up with stuff. That's the big thing about this game because it is a phone/Steam game that constantly gets updated. It is one of those that you play catch up at first, but you don't have to rush it, right? This game is meant to be played over a period of time, so you don't have to rush anything. But I've been playing catch up a lot. It is on mobile. It's a mobile/Steam game. Roy, you gotta let me know how that goes too with the Final Fantasy VII on the Xbox, right? That'd be sweet. That's something a lot of people's waiting for. That's like Forza going to, you know what I mean? That's like Forza going to PlayStation. I can't believe we just secured a 5-star Tempest out of that quest. What's the name of the app? It's Final Fantasy VII Ever Crisis. It's just on the App Store too. It's regular App Store. Let's go, Francisco. This game definitely deserves a lot of love. Uh-oh. Here we go. Angela and Sephiroth. To damn these birds to destruction. You're dealing with us now, he said. Okay. You get a free Tempest as an initial reward in here. That's sweet. Yeah, that's sweet. Alright. Threat. We're just running some story right now in order to get as much of this stuff done as we can. I just want to get it out of the way for real. Well, I ain't gotta worry about it. I won't worry about it. I wonder if my sound is down on... There it is. Alright. Need this chest. Oh no! Oh no! Blue crystals. We need them. Need as many of them as possible. I don't think there's anything over here. Yeah, I need to go back that way. Go back that way. Alright. Angela Hillaway. One who can speak freely to Professor Hojo, whose research is devoted to expanding our limits. So even though we might be working together now, we'll never be friends. Didn't expect that. Happy to get that off your chest. Ooh, ooh, ooh. I can see being around a professor so much did wonders to his personality. Don't let anyone hear you say that, Anju. But off the record, I agree. Ha ha. Alright. Whoa. So if this one's anything like the other ones, there's a lot of missions in this. But this is also like episode 2. The First Soldier episode 2. So, I think there's not. There might be only be like half the amount then. I'm looking for maybe a chest or something. There's always hidden things. But there's absolutely nothing here. What's up in here? Can I get up in there? No, you can't. Oh, there's a chest. Reminds me of the old Laura Crofts when you click something and shit and like you couldn't do anything. Her voice would just no. It's like okay, okay. And then I guess I could go back and try doing the harder quest on top of all of the missions, because when you first originally do the quest and you finish the story, there's a red one that pops up that's extra. I'm kind of excited I got a new Tempest. If I'm gonna be honest, that's pretty sweet. That was one of my targeted weapons in my wish list. Skip! Skip! Oh, I forgot I got Sour Punch ice cream truck here. The largest Yeti. He said. I like that. I like all the names that come through here. Even if nobody says something sometimes, right? Just seeing some of the names brightens my day. Alright. A bad feeling, he says. Hey! Slut! Let's go. That's Scutrox Jones. I'm gonna say Jones. I appreciate that follow. Much love, much appreciated. Welcome in. We're just running some Final Fantasy VII Ever Crisis right now. I was thinking about actually maybe switching over to that. What's that game called? The Woo something. I don't know. I installed it. I forget it. Wu Chang. That's Woo something. But yeah, I was thinking about playing that. But right now we're just playing some Ever Crisis. I appreciate the follow. Appreciate anybody hanging out. Good morning, by the way. With how bad the other three were, I don't think the last target has very good odds. They won't give up without a fight. So, Sephiroth. Angel says that all the soldiers are his friends, even those he hasn't met. But for you, it seems to be more of an out of sight, out of mind deal. Makes me wonder how most of the other soldiers feel. Like me, we might be the best of the best, but teamwork is our bread and butter. Time together strengthens our bond, and those bonds make us more effective in battle. Enough talk. We have work to do. Oh, Sephiroth. Time to take pictures. I'm gonna grab the camera. Bye. My dude needed leveled up. I'm glad that they forced me to do it. They didn't really force me, but gots to do the thing. We've got to look good, man. I guess soldiers are as fierce as they say. Who needs tactics or teamwork when brute strength gets the job done? They say one soldier is equal to a whole equal squad. But when we work together, the job gets done quicker and with fewer casualties. Is Dad right, Sephi? Ha ha ha. Sephi, I've had my eyes on you for a while. Always wanted to work with you. How about this? I won't ask for the luxury of friendship. I just want a little bit of camaraderie from you. Camaraderie? I'm just a weapon, an artificial machine of massacre. A false hero propped up to make Shinra look good. Who needs comrade like that? I do. So I'll keep talking to you, even if you keep making that face. You're a weapon, a machine, that's alright with me. But you know what? That's exactly why we soldiers have to foster our humanity. And we can only do that by building bonds with each other. All of that is a hindrance on the battlefield. Just stay out of my way. Oh, Sephi, get back here. Oh, man. Uh-oh. Sephiroth's getting to the point of no return, chat. He's getting to the point of no return. Hey, we're also over 5,000 likes. Let's go. That thing don't even alert me when, like, we hit, like, each 1,000 or something at least. It just throws it up over there. The Shinobi, it says. Alright. Let's go. Let's go. TikTok Snape. Are we talking Harry Potter Snape? That's awesome. Okay. On to the next test. Sephiroth, I want to see how you work in a team. Oh, he ain't kidding. He just threw some monsters out and said, let's work in a team. I mean, Sephiroth works good in a team. Good job, buddy. Did you hear me, Sephiroth? Even fought a ninja. Ever fought a ninja? No. Damn. In the simulations, there were agile fighters. A real pain to pin down. Come to think of it, the simulator partnered up with us at the top performers of the day. Sephiroth was head and shoulder above the rest, so I usually got teamed up with him. But the simulation didn't prepare me for the man himself. I was pretty high in the rankings too. I bet I was your partner more than once. I wouldn't know. None of them really made an impression. Cold as ice. Well, either way, seems like I'd rather not meet a ninja in the flesh. Oh, 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 oh. Meeting ninjas in the flesh. I'd be a little scared if someone came up to me and started doing flips and stuff and whipped out a samurai sword. Nice. Keep it going. Keep it going. Story after story, I tell you. I tell you. That's crazy as fuck. Crazy, I tell you. Crazy chat. Whoa! A shinobi samurai just popped out of the woodwork. old hardcore. We'll take this Cogner down together. Time for teamwork, Sephiroth. Do whatever you want, he said. Yeah, you can definitely tell Sephiroth gets the point where he's giving no F. And he's playing like he's giving no Fs too. Killing them all. Shinobi Samurai, what are you doing? Now! Oh, what happened? He broke his sword. What? I and Masamune. Ah! Master Swordsmith of Robio. My heart and soul were poured into this steel. It shall bear my name forevermore, and there will never be another like it again. But no matter how long I waited, none appeared to claim it as their own. This is how he gets his oath. I can wait no longer. Hey, hobo. Let's go, though. Much love, homie. Let me put you in here, bro. You know what that means. There we go, man. For sure, I appreciate that, man. Good morning. I must now entrust it to a worthy warrior. Uh-oh. Where's Ed? Where's the others? So what happened there with, is that how he gets his Masamune? That's pretty sweet. Hey, Hobo, what's going on? Good morning, man. Playing some video games, watching some shows, hanging out with the fam, doing some gymnastics. I guess introductions are in order. I'm Melissa Goldie, soldier second class. I was starting to think no one would come. Things were bleak just a minute ago, but now I'm happy I could hug you. I'm so happy I could hug you. Now. What is it? What is it? What are you staring at? Do I look like your sweetheart or something? Or maybe your mother? Well. Booted up Destiny. Oh, you're playing Destiny. Okay. Word. Let's go. Morning's been alright. Morning's been good. I probably should have slept in longer than what I did, but honestly, it's just a struggle between wanting to play your games and do things and then, you know what I mean, sleep for real. So here we are, you know. How's Destiny coming along? Who you playing that with? Is Stiffy back on Destiny? I know he was playing that for a hot minute. And then I don't know, Nesso bounces on and off. He's always had mixed reviews about it. For me, that's a game I've always enjoyed, went back to, and played. Right now, by yourself? They still got Gambit in that? Or did they take that out? I know they said that they was taking that out. Been playing with Sunfinger. I think I heard that. Okay. That was one of my favorites. That's why when I heard that, I was a little sad. It definitely was one of my favorites. I like the fact of fighting the enemy while fighting the monsters, invading, building up points and stuff. You know what I mean? It's a different game mode. And as far as like Destiny actually comes, or Destiny actually goes, it's always been a good game to hang out with your friends, play with them, PvP, PvE, do all kinds of things, right? And then to mix it all up within a game mode. I enjoyed it. Like, you haven't played it at all? Oh, doing old campaigns. I'm a new player. Okay. Gotcha. Keep it going. Maybe 2 days, years ago. Yeah. So not really, right? I got you. No, I definitely enjoyed it, man. I enjoyed Gambit. For me, it was a different kind of thrush, right? I like PvP in that game. I think PvP in Destiny's always felt great, been smooth, and like I've always enjoyed it a lot. And then it just mixes it, PvE, PvP, and it's nice, you know. Especially if you can be the invader and you go in there and put in work. Alright, we gotta keep going. A forbidden path, it says. With our equipment sorted, we set out once again to finish the investigations of Rubio. Let's go. See the item out there on the ground? I do. I see the item out there on the ground. Oh, he cut through fog. Can we cut through fog again? Is this what we're looking for? Wait, so do we cut through the fog? That's neat. That's cool. Okay. Oh, it's coming back though. It was just showing us that we could cut through the fog. So, bye-bye. Keep it going. I wonder if that's the only spot that you can actually cut through. No, I meant in an item pop-up, but nothing popped up there. Is this what we're looking for, he says? So let's do some chopping and see if anything pops up out here, right? It's probably the thing to do. Hey! Strive, my dude! What's up, brother? What's up, Raiders? Welcome in. I appreciate you, man, for sure. Good morning, good morning. How was said stream? What was you playing? Should I go to a different game? I think I might do that here soonish. I've got a different game I kind of want to play. It's called, hey, look, I keep forgetting the name of it. Yeah, Wu Chang. It's actually on the title. But, yeah. I have not slept. Need to rest. Hey, get that rest in, bro, for sure. Get that rest in. Yeah, we're just still playing some Ever Crisis, man. Trying to complete some content, you know what I mean? The firsts and things like that. It's the big thing in some of in these games is completing your first and getting your first currencies and such. So that's what we are doing, bro. Rolling with it. Oh yeah, you've been playing 7 Remake, ain't you? Or you've been playing a different game last day? I do know that I'm gonna have to after work. My brain's not braining at all. Like I said, I kind of woke up too early. I think we're gonna try to do the fair over here. But also, my wife's got a doctor appointment, and then I gotta work tonight. And I gotta snack now at work. And at this point, I'd like a good solid 3-hour nap. Yeah, I feel you on that. You gotta work tonight, homie? How's that going? He said, my brain's not braining. Get you some rest, bro, for sure. Hey, look, there it is. There's a chest. Bookmark 5 of them bad boys. So look, there's 2 different ways to go here. This looks like where something would be, but nothing's there. So we're going to try to knock out all this fog before we get that, in case anything happens, right? Actually, I might go ahead and go to the other spot. I don't think we found everything yet. Okay, yeah, we gotta get this. Sephiroth straight told me, yeah, we ain't found everything yet, Chief. Is this what we're looking for? It don't even show me what I got. He said, is this what we're looking for? Again. I mean, there's a lot of open area out here to search, right? So, Hobo, going back to Destiny, homie. How far are you? I know you said you're doing older stories. How many are there now, I guess, and how many do you have to do? And what's the newest one? So we can hook a far right or go left right here. Going left, there's an item. There we go. Did a new one that dropped last week and doing a random one right now focused on another subclass. Okay. Wait, there was a new DLC that just dropped last week? Stay sharp. We've got company. Oh, Big Bird, Big Bird. Haven't seen any beasts like this before. They look as vicious as the environment they're in. If they're in our way, then we cut them down. The edge of fate. Hold on here. I feel like this isn't in order. Curse of Osiris, Warmind, Forsaken, Shadowkeep. Now we're getting in there. Damn, there's so many. Yeah, there's so many. And they always make a pack, though, where you can buy them and get, like, every one of them, right? And that's a prime example of a game that's, like, completely online, all kinds of DLCs. I would buy. Actually, I think I have it on PC. I wonder if I bought the Witch Queen, all the DLCs and stuff, either on PC or bought it on my PS5. Because I know you can't share any of the DLCs. I think you share, like, you can share your weapons and content in your vault and stuff, but, like, your DLCs you don't have. All the old DLCs for $8.50. Okay. I bought, that's why I know I bought all the way up to, I know of the Witch Queen.
始める。
Uh-oh, there they are. Robio's horrors, Robio's secrets. This is a story how Sephiroth gets his sword, like he's like how he transforms, per se. What is the statue meant to be? I wonder. It's too beat up to tell. A power that would cause this much destruction can be nothing short of immense. Do you think it was that thing we saw attacking the villagers? Does that mean the illusion really happened? Is that what they're trying to keep sealed away? Alyssa says they wanted to bury it along with everything else. Look. There it is. The Fiend. Oh. That was ugly. Well. Ooh, an unknown power, the Weaponsmith. The Weaponsmith. No. In the story beyond, you can view episodes related to the story in any chapter. Story beyond has no effect on story progression. What? Story beyond? What are we talking about here? What's this talking about here? Yeah, I don't know. Synthesized materia 5 times, it says. Oh yeah, we gotta make sure we get our daily. Where's it at? I don't see it. Maybe they stopped giving it out. 150 of them? Ew, okay. Yeah, maybe they stopped giving them out, or, oh, it's not reset yet, because I got it yesterday. That makes more sense. That makes more sense. We'll see if we can find anybody for this down in here. We really need to find these. But I can't ever find anybody doing these. Because they're always doing the events. These are just like first time clear bonuses. What am I supposed to do for... who are we working on here? Clearly I have his. So we gotta synthesize materia 15 times and clear this dungeon. Synthesize materia 15 times. Well. Oh, 300, is that my dude? 306 minutes. That's like 5 hours. That's 3 hours right there. That's terrible right there. Hey, he straight came in with a cheers too. Okay, okay. Let's go. I'm gonna have to get up for a second and walk around for a second. Like I said, I slept like 3.5 hours and I woke up at 6. I'm like, all right, I'm gonna get up and start my day. Twitchy, welcome in, homie. How are you doing? I appreciate you being here, brother. Yes, I do. Give me 1 second and I will partake in that, bro. How was your sleeps? We played a lot of Fortnite yesterday, really. If I'm being honest, so. Pretty much just woke it. Oh. Oh, there we go. Stand for a second. Stand, big guy. Stand, big guy. Sleep is good. There you go. There you go. You ready to start this day? Did you stay over at your uncle's? All right. I know that went well. I'm glad to know it's been going a lot smoother as of recently. Where's my notices? All right. Yep, cheers everyone, here we go. Ha ha! Alright. There we go. Missions are now on. Log in during the period to get up to Dragon Quest TAC. What's TAC? Tact. That's all it says is TAC. Okay. Maybe that's a mobile game? It's a crossover. Maybe that's a mobile game? As of July 23rd, they are... Login bonuses is on. Crossover countdown medals can be obtained from the Dragon Quest TACT crossover countdown missions and Dragon Quest TACT crossover countdown login bonus. As of July 30th, it will become possible to exchange it. So July 30th, you can exchange your TACT crossover medals for crossover special draw tickets and more at the Dragon Quest TACT crossover exchange. The exchange will be accessible indefinitely from July 30th. Please note the period and contents are subject to change without notice. Images displayed in the notices may differ slightly from those in game. This campaign may reappear in the future. Okay. For sure, it's been going a lot smoother, man. I'm super happy to hear that for you. You know what I mean? Because it's the enjoyment process of like just wanting to actually go over there. You know what I mean? And hang out, even if it is with your brother or with your dad or just any of them. Faux show, faux shizzle, my nizzle. Let's go. Let's go ahead and pull some of this. I do have a lot of Tifa memories, I think. From doing this, I think I've obtained a decent amount of them. 1,000 tickets. 100 draws again. $100 10 draws. Hey, we still got 2 out of the 10. You know what? That's all right. We'll take that. 1,000 tickets, 100 draws here too. FIFA weapon parts, gotcha tickets. There we go. We got tickets. And then 1,000 here. So the prizes are kind of loud. we'll skip them. We will skip them. Dang, look at all those purples, though. Like, look at all that. That's a lot of stuff. I also went in earlier and turned the game volume up a little bit because I thought it was down. So there we go. I just turned it back down 10. I think I turned it up by like 30. Yeah, that's a lot of good stuffs right there. Hit that again. Hopefully that's better. I'll just skip it either way. It's not like I'm going to get different stuff letting it play out, right? Mithril ingots. We got a couple of those. UV weapon specific UV weapon parts. A lot of decent stuff right there. Kind of see how it'll all add up, right? It all adds up. I doubt I can do this, but we can try, right? I need the one that says don't change. Stream. Let's see if there's anything we can upgrade in her stream. Heal. I mean, she does heal, I think. We don't have a lot of actual memories for her, though. That's every day, your dailies. You can do 3 dailies that can target like weapon parts or like enhancement parts, and then there's like memories that you can do. And I've been doing Clouds to try to get his up there. But you also get memories from towers and other things too. So eventually it's like if you farm, and you max up someone's memories right now, down along the line, you're just not going to need them. I guess unless they add more to the stream trees, which obviously is a good possibility. Where are we at here? I don't really need that ice potency. But I will say that increases a little bit more. Should be decent. I just still like, she's hard. This is a decently hard one, so. Cloud, you got everything you need, buddy? I think instead of the umbral, definitely hit that. Alright, let's try it. Let's go, let's go. See, water potency's increased by 60%. But I've got so much light in that. It wouldn't even matter with my lightning potency. Or with the water potency. I don't have a water move. Lucia just took a smacking. Wait, there's two of them? Wait a minute. Wow. Wow. There's three of them. There was just two of them, by the way. She like Shadow Clone Jujitsu'd herself or something. And we'll see if anybody's doing this one. This is a crash. I've never actually been able to find someone doing this because this you just do it again, more first clearance reward. So, but then again, it says 10 out of 10. So why would you be able to run it multiple times? Not happy. Let's go. Where's these people at? The Yuffie Beach Showdown? We just got, this is just progressively, passively farming this chick to get her tickets that we just opened to get all those rewards. Hey, Switch, did you make that G Fuel you said you were gonna make? What'd you make? What'd you dabble into? Strawberry? Bet you dabbled into that strawberry. Yeah, strawberry. I only brought. Oh, okay, that makes sense. Yeah, that makes sense. Player levels 150 and stuff. That's crazy. They've done all kinds of everything in this game. Oh yeah, didn't I have to do a what? You too? You too? Okay. I'll be getting off soon. I'll make something to eat, okay? You haven't ate anything all night? Dang. I know you're gonna whittle away to nothing. I'll be getting on very soon. I'll make something to eat. Yeah. Because she's trying to fix her sleep schedule, as she says. But, yeah, she's got until school, you know what I mean? She's got until school, so. But, yeah, I guess that's what I'll go ahead and do. I'll get off here and do that. What is this? Volume 3? Okay, traded swimwear voucher. Yeah, she's crazy, man. She's crazy. She doesn't believe in going back to sleep or naps. Like that's her. That's the biggest. That's one of her biggest issues, right? She'll wake up. And she won't look at her bed and be like, I'm gonna go back to bed. Nah, it don't matter what time she wakes up. She's ready to roll. And on top of that, she gets like 5 hours of sleep tops, maybe 3.5, 4. And then she'll run for like 20 hours or 30 hours. And I know that, I mean, I know it's not too healthy, but like, I don't know, man. She's a kid. I let her do what she wants. Like I said, until it's summer until school comes around, and then once she goes to school, she's gonna have to, you know what I mean, buckle down. She plays a lot of games, makes a lot of videos, does a lot of stuff. But she's got more followers on her TikTok and stuff than I do, so. Yeah, it's all part of the process. It's all part of the process. Let's try to do this real quick. Yeah, the process, exactly. I don't think I've tried to do this in a minute. No. Dang it, don't kill me. I need you to hit bomb, bro. What are you doing? Toxic. She's I've been trying to talk her into it. Right? It's one of those things that ever since we moved rooms, she just hasn't wanted to stream as much because of background issues and whatnot. So it's just one of those things that actually, like, I've cleared everything behind me out for us one of these days to remove everything up, and she wants to restart. She's been wanting to start Hogwarts Legacy. That's the next game that she wants to dive into and actually play, rather than Fortnite, which I want her to play and stream what she wants to play and stream and have fun with it, right? I definitely will. It'll give her motivation. It'll give her motivation, right? Like I said, it's something that I want her to do. I mean, she works a lot, but even on her days off, like, you know, she can pop in for 2 hours, an hour and a half, or, you know what I mean? I ain't asking for a lot of dedication, but she's been watching a lot of shows and working, really. I will say that. I appreciate you being here, and I will definitely let her know that. Hey, that was a lot of stuff right there. Okay. That's not bad. 5-star right there. HP 2%. Magic attack 2. Okay. There's a lot of decent stuff right there. I just got a lot of crystals. Now, I doubt I'll be able to do 10, but I might be able to go to 7, right? Man, my sleeps was good. I won't lie. I slept really hard and fast, right? I feel like that's another thing, like when I sleep at night, I feel like it is like really hard and fast sleeps, and then I'll like wake up really early. And it is a different type of sleep rather than sleeping when the sun's up. Even though I got blackout curtains and, you know what I mean, it's not like super bright or anything, but when everything's completely turned off and it's still dark, like it's completely like dark, there's a difference, you know. An 8 teeth pulled Monday, and now I'm stuck on soup and pudding and stuff. No, but yeah, man, I remember you mentioning something like that. You just keep pushing through. Just keep doing what you gotta do. It'll all be for the best in the end, and you know it. That's why you went through it. It is that's a terrible process, and I know it is. Knock on wood. I hate the day that I start having problems, you know what I mean, with that. So look, as I'm over here eating bags of, you know what I mean? Yeah, I feel for you, man. I feel for you. Well, I didn't go back to sleep when I woke up. Okay, let me know. I'm probably I'm about to hop off and make me and my daughter something to eat, some breakfast, and I might catch a nap because my wife, like I said, my wife's got she's got a doctor's appointment later, and I think she wanted to try to go to the fair at least for an hour or two, which I wouldn't mind if she wants, but yeah, definitely there's things I gotta do, I guess, right? How do you overboost the Umbral Blade? Catch up. So, from what I've heard is, because I actually got told this by somebody earlier, because I said the same thing down here, because I can't wish list it or anything, right? They said the Umbral Blade comes back every once in a while as like an event targeted specific weapon or something. So, don't feel bad because you can't pull it and you can't find it, you can't get any, because you can't do anything with it until that event comes out or whatever, right? I feel like if you are a new player like me, that might be a mission that's going to be, hey, I appreciate the follow. Yes, I do. Yes, I do. It means the world. Thank you. But if you are a new player like me, I feel like that's a mission that's going to be there for a minute, right? At least getting it. You got to think, you know what I mean? We got a base one, and then we need 5 and then 10 more in order to get it full max overboost, right? So it is definitely one of those. I mean, unless you're just going to get like 2,000 cloud parts, weapon parts. So but yeah, definitely I've heard it's a like a targeted event specific weapon sometimes when it comes back. So and yeah, with that, chat, I'm gonna go ahead and hop out of here. I might go ahead and make me another couple videos or something, chill for a second. I might eat, and like I said, I might try to snag me a nap or something. I don't know what I'll do, but I'm try to make the best of my time. Toxic, hang in there, brother. Much love. You be safe, and do what you got to. Like I said, and you know, and I know, and we all know it'll be worth it in the end. It sucks. That's a process. We're here with you. We are here with you, for sure. I only feel for it because I remember you talking about it. You know what I mean? And it kind of eliminated my mind until you re-mentioned it. So definitely. But yeah, everybody, we'll hop out of here. Chat, it's been wonderful. Much love, much appreciated. I see, yes, I'm a new player. The additional damage is very good for fast grinding. Yes, it is, Catch Up. Absolutely, absolutely. That is the biggest thing I could tell any new player is to take that Umbral Blade and use it with that scratch damage to its maximum potential. Because even if they have physical defense up, it still does that 5,000 ability damage, 5,000 ability damage. So, yes. Thanks, Lair. If you want to have the rest of your day, yes, I will. Much love, everybody. Hobo, Twitchy, Catch Up, anybody else out there, everybody on every platform, peace. I appreciate you. And like I said, next time, it might be, I want to try out that Wu Chang game. I might get an hour or two in here in a few. I don't know. It depends on how stuff goes. So. Bye-bye.